Alright, I've been working on some new fasteners on the TT-02. Let's go ahead and take off these to show you what I'm talking about. These are barrel nuts, kind of like round nuts with a slotted drive feature. And the reason I made these is I was looking for a way to be able to take off the spur gear cover without worry about the threads stripping out on the plastic holes in the chassis of the TT-02. The spur gear cover is the part that I most frequently take on and off to oops, that one fell under there. Most frequently part that I take off to change pinion and set the gear mesh, check the gear mesh, or remove the motor for maintenance and things like that. So right now I have 3 of these barrel nuts, and I'll show you kind of how I made them work. The 4th one is a regular nut because it has enough space around here to fit a regular nut around and to use a wrench like this. But the other locations it's kind of tight because of the wall coming out here, and also right here and here. So having something like these barrel nuts allow you to kind of access tight spaces. So let's go ahead and take it out. Let's take up the spur gear cover. Oh, it's kind of a little hard to do one hand. All right. So normally where these holes are, normally regular screws used, but I've decided to go ahead and replace them with set screws. These are M3 set screws in each of the holes. Yeah, there and there. And then so I just thread them in all the way to the bottom of the hole, and then I use these barrel nuts. They got a slot in the center to drive them in, tighten them up. These are also commercially available, like this one I found on eBay. The only difference with the ones I've custom made is that they are taller. That's about it. Otherwise, kind of the same like that one. There are all those similar kind of nuts that allow you to access tight spaces like this one from Misumi. They're called cylindrical nuts with hex socket, and the smallest size I have is I believe is 4mm M4, so that's a little too big to use for me to use. Sometimes they're called Allen nuts, like these one made from Holo-Krome. Uses a hex to drive the socket, but they're in Imperial size, the non-metric. But they do make, you know, size in like 440, 4-40 size, which is small enough to replace an M3 screw. Like this one, for example, 440. But they're just not metric. So yeah, I haven't drove the car yet with this new fasteners in, but hopefully it works out well, and I don't have to worry about stripping out the plastic holes in each one of these locations. Another thing, let's see. The spur gear cover has these. I put some Kapton tape around there, around the channel of the molded cover, and that's just to help when I put the cover on the motor mount. It fits more snug around this rib section of the motor. This one is from Yeah Racing. I was using a different aftermarket brand, and it works the same way. It's still adjustable, but the rib in the center there on this one is thinner than this one from Yeah Racing, and it was fitting very loosely inside of this the groove channel of the gear cover. So this one fits much better, but having a little bit extra tape there, it just makes it fits even better. When everything's bolted up, everything's nice and snug. Yeah, I think that's it on this video. So yeah, some different hardware to play around with. Yep.